Hi, my name is Mr. Starkey. I am the human performance teacher here at Sturgis High School, and this is going to be our welcome back to school 2020 video. Hit it. So a lot of you have already taken my class before, so many of the things about me and my background are probably not new to you, and we'll go over those on our first day. So the sad news that I have to report is that we will not be utilizing the weight room this year. Per Governor Whitmer's orders, we are not allowed to go in the weight room for athletics nor for school. So in typical Starkey fashion, we are not going to eliminate all of the things about this class that you probably signed up for or didn't sign up for, and we're going to maximize our opportunities to make sure we are all getting a chance to lift weights, get stronger, get in better shape, or whatever your personal goals might be. Like in previous semesters, we're going to make sure that we're really going to depth on all of the basic fundamental weightlifting exercises that we've covered in recent semesters. So just like the ones we've done in the past, we're going to go over in detail for your off days, the various exercises that are going to be involved for each and every body part. However, unlike before, we're going to go into deeper depth and focus on the muscles and the different muscles, their names, and more details about them. Because half of our week is going to be online, we have to find extra material to cover. So the worst thing about this is you're going to learn a lot more information than you would have done in the past. The good news is you have a deeper understanding about weightlifting exercises and the muscles that they work. Now that I've shut off all the lights in the weight room, let's head outside and see where our class is going to start taking place as soon as we get started with our first day of activity. So here we are outside of the school, and behind me you can see a giant grid. Okay, what we have here are squares set off 16 feet in diameter. That's going to give you your own individual workout space. From the school, we'll bring out dumbbells, barbells, bands, plates, and give you an opportunity to do a specific set of exercises with me leading you in your space. That'll put you 16 feet from the other person and give me space to walk down the line that separates you from your neighbor to make sure that we're all doing our form properly and we're taking care of business. So we're going to go over some of the specific things that we're going to have to do on our first day of school. Mr. Herblay did ask that at first we do wear our masks, okay? If you have your mask on and we do a good job of keeping apart from each other, he said that we will have permission to take them off. I probably won't, but you will have that opportunity. And that way we can work out inside of our space and we can utilize the outdoors, which will keep us contagion free and hopefully able to do all the movements that we want. So after the completion of our activity day, we might ask you to clean your equipment. But again, if you have one dumbbell, 2 plates, maybe a barbell and a set of plates, it should be a limited number of things that you're going to be asked to wipe down. So with your help, we all grab some gym wipes. We wipe down and sanitize the entire surface that we touched. We can leave it out here for the next class to use. Once we do return to the building, however, we are going to have to put your masks back on as it is for the rest of the school. Follow our transit signs on the floor to make sure we're going the correct direction. And sadly, due to the inability for Mr. Golden and myself to monitor the hallways, our activity spaces, keeping the activity space clean, and monitoring the locker rooms, we are not going to be able to use the locker rooms to start the semester. If we move out of phase 4 and into phase 5, that might give us an opportunity to utilize the locker rooms. Once you have come back inside and you are done with your workout, we're going to ask you to walk down to the cafeteria and stand, no sitting. At this point, we're going to have to ask you to stand, not sit, in the spaces we used to sit at the end of class. That way we're not touching stuff. It doesn't require anyone to do additional cleaning in order for us to proceed for the rest of our day. So those of you that are wondering what we're gonna do on a rainy day or when it gets too cold to go outside, we're gonna be utilizing the main gym here as our movement space. Knowing that it's gonna get cold early in the semester, that's when we're gonna do more of our athletic training, agility training, speed drills. That way it gives us this space to run around in a little bit more actively. That does limit what we can use as far as equipment, because of course we could damage the floor by dropping heavy weights on it. If we are in a small enough class, those classes that are 8 and under, we may be able to use the upper balcony to do some of our weightlifting movements. But again, it's gonna be the same protocols in which you have to wipe down your stuff each day that you use it, and we have to maintain our social distancing. Some of you at this point may be having lots of questions, and don't worry, our first day or two, we're gonna exclusively go over the procedures and the routines that we're gonna try to follow for the remainder of the semester. And since we aren't letting you go to locker rooms, a lot of you might have this question, okay, well, what am I gonna do about dressing out? Well, we're not gonna make you. So at this point, you do not have to change out in order to get full credit in this class. I would strongly encourage you to bring athletic clothing, bring an extra shirt, something that you can quickly change into, maybe in the locker room, maybe into the bathroom, or even really quickly change between your classes or something like that. Otherwise, you're gonna be kind of left to whatever happens because we are not letting you into the locker room. Also, I strongly urge you to bring your own water bottle and make sure you use the restroom prior to coming outside, because we cannot let students be going in and out of the building constantly, and we wanna make sure you're hydrated and you have something to drink. All right, so thank you for tuning in and paying attention. It's a lot of information thrown at you at once. And again, over our first 2 days, we're gonna make sure everyone's on the same page of what's expected of you. So between now and then, look for information to come through the Google Classroom links and through your email. And I look forward to seeing each and every one of you in person. Bye.